Thank you for watching Meatsauce and Monty. This is our exclusive online YouTube channel edition.
Can't wait.
So we can cover whatever we want. You can say whatever you want as long as you
Sweet.
don't offend people here at Mystic. We're good.
I don't know. I think I offended people during the actual taping of the TV show.
You did, a little. A few people got up and left.
Yeah,
but
that's fine. They
that's
probably
okay.
love Willy Wonka.
Yeah, all right. First, we want to thank Mystic Lake Rock, Brats, and Beer. Friday and Saturday, October 13th and 14th from 5 to 10:30. Party like a rock star. These are some names I think you're going to recognize. Brett Michaels.
What?
Yes, from Poison.
He's here?
He's going to be here. And D.
Like right now?
No, October 13th and 14th.
Brett Michaels.
Absolutely. And D. Snyder. Do you know who D. Snyder is?
Yes.
Twisted Sister.
Amazing.
There we go. So you can party like
Brett
a rock
Michaels
star.
is gonna
Rock,
be here.
Brats, and Beers. Thank you to Mystic Lake for our online YouTube edition.
Lucky.
All right. I know what music you hate.
Yeah.
You hate Bon Jovi.
He's not going to be here, is he?
Nope, Bon Jovi.
Okay.
This is.
Okay.
I'm coming to our show now. The drink segment this week is exclusively online, so be as vulgar as you want. I made it about U2 because just last weekend they were here in the Twin Cities.
U2's horrible.
They're loved by all except
I had
you.
I had a chance to go to U2 in Dublin, and I passed.
You passed, but you're here.
No, on the no.
Yeah,
I didn't die.
I know. Sorry, that's your bit, not mine. So U2, about 60,000 at
Yeah.
US Bank Stadium, and you hate them.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. I don't like Coldplay either. No.
You don't like Bon Jovi.
Nope. I don't
you
like
don't like
soccer.
Willy Wonka.
I don't like.
You don't like.
Yeah. I don't like a lot of things.
There's a lot of things you don't like.
I like Muppet my dog, and that's about it. And my mom and dad.
Your parents
And
are
my sister.
very lovely
I
people.
can do without my brother.
All right.
He's terrible. He
All right.
loves Coldplay.
Does he love you too?
Probably.
I'm sure he does.
He's a huge Steve.
All right. So in Latin, Bono, so he's the lead singer.
Yeah.
You at least know who Bono is. Even
Oh
though you
yeah,
hate him.
everybody knows who Bono is.
So in Latin, the word Bono means good, bad, or boring.
What I would go, it means boring, but it should mean boring. Good.
It does. It means good. That was pretty easy.
Another reason to hate the guy.
But his original nickname.
Hey, what's your name? Bono. It stands for good.
Yeah, but it was Bono Vox in Latin, good voice. So it was, yeah. See, look at you. Just hate him.
Well, how?
You know what?
How?
It was one of the most special nights of my
conceited is
lives.
that?
And
Did you
absolutely-
go?
Yeah. The wife and I were there on the floor, 20 people deep from the stage. It was awesome. Didn't get home till 2 in the morning.
Well, I'm
Partied
glad
like
you
I was
had fun.
35.
I'm glad you had fun, but his original name used to mean good voice.
Well, no. That's not his. That's his stage name. Next question. Bono's real first name. Is it Paul? Is it Peter? Is it John?
I think it's John.
Wrong. It's Paul. Just
Did
like
just
you.
pick Bible names on
No,
purpose?
it's no Paul, Peter. John. I just went with basic names.
Well,
it's Paul. Paul David Hewson is his real name. Would you rather go by Paul or Bono? You
my
go by
brother's
Meatsauce.
name's David.
Yeah. So you go by Meatsauce and your name
Yeah,
is Paul.
but I don't go
Would
by
you rather be a Paul?
the good voice.
It's Bono.
I think if
Just call
PA
him
went
Bono.
by the good voice.
He should.
No.
Well, he does. He goes by Vox.
Yeah, but it doesn't go by
It's
good
Latin.
Vox.
It's Latin. All right. Dave Evans, The Edge.
Okay. I know the edges. He's the guy in the
Okay.
video that gets like the feet in his mouth and numb.
I-
Watch the video
Yeah,
for
I
numb.
won't watch the video. He got his nickname based
a
on
snuff
what
film.
body part?
Well, if his name's The Edge, is it appropriate?
It's appropriate, yeah. Why, did you think it was a
I don't
private
know.
joke or something?
No, I don't. Everything's a private joke. His foot?
No, his nose. His nose.
Oh, I
You
didn't
got
know
two
that.
wrong. You drink up. Keep going. The Joshua Tree. That's their 30th
Yeah.
anniversary. That's what the tour is all about.
Sure.
The photo, the cover photo, and then the photo of the tree.
Yeah.
Do you know where was that shot?
California?
Yeah, I'll give you that.
Because
It was
there's an
Death Valley.
episode of Entourage where they go do mushrooms at the Joshua Tree.
Wow.
And it's obviously in California, yeah.
So, okay.
Val Kilmer's in that episode. It's brilliant. It's genius. It's true.
You must be an Entourage fan.
I was, and then the last season's
And then you just-
terrible.
it broke away.
And the movie's one of the worst movies of all time.
I hate to say this, but one of the celebrity lookalikes that I've been told, they said that I look like the guy who plays Turtle.
That's not too bad. He's
Well,
really
I
good
don't-
looking now.
If I put on 20 pounds and a little stubble,
You should see
I've
him
got
now,
a turtle.
He's in
look.
great shape.
Is the tree, the Joshua Tree, now considered a tourist attraction?
Oh, I would assume.
Yes or no?
Of course.
That's wrong.
Why?
Because the tree is dead.
Mark Rosen.
The tree died and has been torn down, and it's
Put
just
it
sitting
back
here.
up. Have I told you that I've been to Van Morrison's childhood home?
No, but
Yeah?
please do.
I have.
In the
It's
middle of our
sweet.
drinking game, talking about
It's
U2,
sweet. Well,
he pivots to
Ireland,
Van
and
Morrison.
it's some
How
of
do
the
you do
same
this?
thing.
You're
Well, it's
amazing.
Ireland, and Van Morrison's
Sure.
way better than U2. I saw Van Morrison fifth row.
And yet, when you're in Dublin, you skipped on a U2 show
Yeah.
while you're there.
Yeah. I'd rather take a shower with you than go see U2. Which is just an invitation.
You know what? A small shower or a double shower?
Oh, just a tiny one.
Yeah,
like
that's
a U-Haul one.
that's not happening.
It's your loss.
True or false? U2 has won the most Grammy Awards for a band.
This is a great question,
Thank you.
Matt.
I try to make them all great.
Your name's Matt, right?
Yeah, I'm glad you got my first name right. We've worked together for 3 years. You almost
I'm
called
going
me
to say
Scott.
true.
It is true. It is true. They have won a total of 22 Grammys as a band. Other
Is that
individuals
right?
like Stevie Wonder's, producers, I think Beyonce, but as a band, they have won the most ever. Ever.
Oh.
Yeah. See, and you hate them. Good for you.
Yeah, it's okay. Doesn't just because it's popular doesn't mean it's
No,
good.
I understand that.
Right.
You don't have to. But do you?
Take
It seems
European
like you have this
soccer,
thing.
for example. That's
I-
popular as hell. That's the worst thing ever to watch. I'd rather go see you too. There's nothing worse than soccer. It's the dumbest sport on the planet. It is.
Anything else you want to?
Do you know why people play
just a second.
soccer? Because they can't play any other sport.
You know what? So a European soccer game with U2 doing the halftime show and Willy Wonka being played on a big projector screen out in the parking lot would be like your hell.
I'd rather stand in front of Frank Thomas taking batting practice. No, U2, yeah, it'd be horrible, hideous, awful. Stupid.
All right, last question.
Okay.
The Joshua Tree had 2 #1 hit songs. Can you name them?
With or without you?
Yeah.
Were The Streets Have No Names? Sunday
No.
Bloody Sunday?
Still haven't found what I'm looking for.
Oh,
That's
Sunday
a half
Bloody
point.
Sunday's a good song.
That is, and that was from their War album. So this is 2 weeks in a row now where I say that you win.
Is U2 your favorite band?
I don't know.
Well, I feel bad.
I don't have a. Are they my favorite? Probably, but I'm not a huge music guy.
That's okay.
But they do have an album, All That You Can't Leave Behind.
Yeah.
Came out in 2000. I listened to that start to finish so much for about 2 years there at the end of college when I was with Todd. It was.
You mean by yourself?
I
'cause there is no
love.
Todd?
I
Is
love
that the album with
Stuck in a Moment That You Can't Get Out of.
and what's
Beautiful
the other
Day.
one? Oh,
Yeah.
I thought there was. What's the other one that was like a hit that they had in the early '80s, but then they saved it? It's like the video.
That one I don't know what song you're talking about. You hate them, you should know.
Yeah, it was Smitty Hume, my buddy, loved
Yeah.
them because his older brother loved him, so he was like a big fan.
All right. As long as we still got some energy here, another new segment that I pitched to Todd, and he gave me the green light on it. Life skills with meat sauce. So I
Okay.
want you to
I don't have
act.
any.
I want you to act like you're almost like an advice columnist.
Okay,
And
I don't
I'll
have
give
any
it.
life skills.
I'll give you some social things, and you tell me, just basically your feelings on it. So we'll start off with an easy one. The iPhone 10,
Sweet.
the iPhone X,
Yeah.
just unveiled.
Yeah.
$999.
Yeah.
Is it worth it? Should people pay attention, or is this stupid and you should just stick with whatever smartphone you
I
have?
pre-ordered one.
I am not surprised.
I did.
$1,000.
Yeah. I
Towards
use
a
it
phone.
for work.
Oh,
Yeah.
so work's paying for it.
No, I'll pay for it.
you're paying for
but yeah, of course.
What are you going to do with it that your phone right here that you're addicted to 24/7 can't already do, other than facial recognition?
Facial recognition is sweet, and
Who
the
cares?
camera's better, the screen's better, and it's cool.
Oh.
I like nice things.
Are you considered a tech nerd?
No, I'm just considered
have
a
to give
spoiled
it-
brat that just gets everything I want.
I didn't say you were spoiled.
No, I am. If
You're-
I want something, I'll get it, and I want that. I almost ordered the 8 because it comes out sooner. And then I called AJ, and he's like, no, wait.
So life skills with meat sauce.
Yeah, I would.
It's basically
I'll
like
get
do
it.
the opposite in
100%.
fantasy draft.
100% I would get it.
I
Yeah.
say don't get it.
And I think,
Waste of money.
sure, and I think a lot of people feel that way.
Yeah.
But they'll sell a ton of them because these
Yeah.
spots will put them on these payment plans. But just, I pre-ordered it last night.
Good for them. Senator Ted Cruz this past week.
Yeah.
His Twitter account.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well aware.
You like where I'm
I think
going
I've
with
seen
this?
the video.
Did you like the video?
I've seen.
Was
no.
it?
Here's the thing. Why does he blame a staffer?
Yes, he said that it was a staff members had access to his Twitter account.
Okay.
And
Which is believable.
And he didn't say the name of the person who did it, but he basically outed them by, he said, I'm not going to mention that fella, so it's a boy,
Sure.
or a guy, man, whatever you want to
He
say.
did it.
But he said they took care of it internally.
He did it.
Which,
Who cares?
There's so many jokes you
He's
can
an adult. mean,
Ted
honestly,
Cruz or the other guy?
Ted Cruz. He's an adult.
Yeah.
Who cares?
But when you
That's
are,
why, like, people
when
on-
you're an elected official
Sure,
who ran
sure.
for president,
You also
and
had
then
an
there's
elected.
a porn.
Remember, does the name Bill Clinton ring a bell? What
Yeah,
he was
but
doing
Twitter
was
wasn't
horrible.
around.
Yeah, but
a lot of presidents have had.
he slept with an intern.
Yeah, but this is.
He did.
I'm asking about what's happening in the here and now.
Yeah,
you want to
sure.
get up on the political stage and say, be like,
No.
well, Bill Clinton was doing stuff
No,
in the
but
Oval
no.
Office. What a.
Well, he was.
Yeah,
Who
so I'm
cares?
talking about Ted Cruz.
That's
and
the thing
porn.
about people with like there are a lot of people on Twitter that are like, I'll say something, I'll rant or I'll swear at somebody, and they
Sure.
go, watch your language.
Yeah.
There is literally poop porn on Twitter. Me saying the F word is the least of your worries. Kids follow you. Well, okay. It's the internet. It's the Wild West out here. You can't, if your biggest concern is potty mouth meat sauce, you have issues. Who cares if he
You somehow
and
made
if
Ted
he had-
Cruz about
No, but
you.
everything's about me.
I love this.
obviously.
I love
if
it.
he hadn't liked it, he'd fired that kid.
Right. That's exactly.
So he did it.
Nobody got
Just
fired. He
admit
said
it.
he just took care
It's
of it. Yeah, so he
2017.
should.
Yeah, I was looking at it. Who
Agreed.
cares?
Agreed. Okay.
Who the hell's Ted Cruz?
You want to go nerdy or you want to go kind of you? Did you see that somebody tweeted you the picture, the WWE event in Las Vegas? Somebody, you know how they hold up all those signs? Somebody was holding up a sign that just said meat sauce.
Yeah, supposedly.
So do you
it's-
think that people should make signs like that at sporting events?
Correct. Did you know during college game day up at North Dakota, they had my face in the background?
Really?
Yeah, because I think is it somebody at ESPN who's like a higher up went to North Dakota, so that's
I don't
why
remember
game
what brought
day.
them there. Sure,
it's something
sure.
like that. That's why game day is always there. And I was in Las Vegas, and I woke up to like
A picture. all the
thousands
tweets
of
you.
texts and that my face was in the background. I think there's a wrestler that has that nickname,
Oh.
Meat Sauce.
Is there really? So
I
he
think
stole
so.
your bit?
Yeah, there's a Meat Sauce on
Oh.
Twitter that's a guy that hasn't tweeted since literally 2009.
So he's
and
not
I've
a popular
contacted
wrestler.
him to get, no, this is a different guy, but the original Meat Sauce Twitter handle, it's some guy that lives in Japan, and I've
Oh.
contacted him to be like, can you just, and he never responds. Yeah, I think he's dead.
This is such an uplifting portion of the show.
Well, you
Twitter-
wanted edgy.
Twitter and signs.
Don't encourage it,
I
as
love-
Mike Morrison
You know
say.
what? Connecting the dots with you is an amazing thing. When I produce the show and I come up with these topics, sometimes you're like, and sometimes it's like, yeah, well, a guy in Japan on Twitter, and I
I'm
took his
telling ya,
name, and I
yeah.
don't. It's like I just have no idea.
They wanted edgy.
All right, 2 minutes left.
I can be edgy. Do you want me to go back to being dull and
Nope,
boring?
I love you just the way you are. Happy
Thank
birthday.
you.
Star Wars Episode
This
8,
Friday, you weirdo. Stop saying
the,
it.
The Last Jedi. Director
Yeah.
Ryan Johnson said that Luke Skywalker is technically the last Jedi, because all these Star Wars fans are saying, well, Jedi, it's plural, the last one. Does this mean it's the last movie? Does this mean, what does it mean? He's actually saying Luke Skywalker is the last Jedi. Does that mean anything in your universe? I can tell no. There's a glaze.
The one I saw, I used to go to all of them, but now I've kind of trailed off going to them, the
Okay.
Star Wars movies. I don't really care. I'll see it. I like going to movies. I like if I'm ever put on death row and I have a last meal, it will include movie theater popcorn. I've gone to the movie theater just to buy popcorn,
Just to kill some time.
just because I wanted
Have
the
some
popcorn.
popcorn.
Movie theater popcorn is the best thing on the planet.
All right.
But I'll go see it.
You'll go
I
see
don't
it.
really care. And half the time I'm not. If I could buy out the theater so I could be on my phone during the movie, yeah, I would do that.
That
But
doesn't. Your new $1,000
Yeah.
iPhone 10.
I can't wait.
Yeah,
November
I'm sure.
3rd.
That'll be great.
I'll pick it up at the Apple Store in Uptown,
Good
like
for
all
you.
the other Todds.
Super quick, fantasy running back. Last
Yeah.
week, or Fantasy Man, which I say that we should create a graphic
Which I've
of
Googled.
Todd dancing
There is no
shirtless or
Todd.
something. It'd be great. I think
You and your Todd fantasy.
I do.
You're freaking me out,
I'm
man.
infatuated with Todd. Last week we did Fantasy QB. I picked Marcus Mariota. I don't even remember who you picked. You probably don't remember who you picked. Superstar
I
was
picked Brady. No,
he picked Brady. Yeah. So anyhow, Marcus Mariota ran one
I
in.
picked Aaron Rodgers.
Oh yeah,
He
Aaron
threw
Rodgers.
one touchdown.
Well, Mariota ran one in.
yeah.
Yeah. His game against Seattle, Rodgers didn't look very good.
No, I'll
It was ugly.
take.
So this week we're going Fantasy Man is our running back.
You go ahead.
Running back. I'm gonna go Devontae Freeman.
I'll go Ezekiel Elliott.
I think those are both pretty safe top 2 to 3 picks in everybody's fantasy sphere.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember, who does Atlanta play this week?
The Todd salads.
The Todd Salads from Tampa Bay. All right, that's going to do it for our online content. Thank you for following along with all the different angles.
Say thank you to Scott. Scott's
Thank
my
you to
favorite.
Scott. Scott is the best. Thank you to Todd. Thank you to Mystic Lake. Thank you to CW Twin Cities.
And YouTube.
All right, and we'll see you.
It's probably our last show.
Thank you to YouTube.
I won't be asked back.
All right, see you next week.
Especially by Willy Wonka's family.